Menu narration option is set to off.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Chargers and the Titans, next on EA Sports.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He's a manager.
He really was. It's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately, 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers in last week's game for Hooper, 4 catches, 83 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Sony Michel, his first carry.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
45's the mic, 45's the mic.
On the ground, this is Michel. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Tannehill. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, wide open, complete. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown! Robert Woods, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Suka. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off the play fake. Herbert, they'll roll him out right. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Herbert now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. That's right. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here we are, now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I'll tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it. That was open otherwise. But here's the thing, though. Some defense coordinators want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overrated. Others say, I got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So the extra point good, and a roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession.
And now, Charles, this becomes a pretty important second drive for them. They're already down a pair of scores here in the first quarter.
As you noted, they're down 2 scores, and to me, they're down a possession or a service break if this were tennis, right? Because they just gave one up. Only their second drive now. Run their offense, try and get back into the game that way, and then look for some help from their defense.
Trying to forget about that pick 6 last time out. Rolling to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Herbert off of play action. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go!
Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On first down, Justin Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack it back at the 36. Danico Autry. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Well, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. To throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Come on now, let's make it happen.
A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Take it at about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do.
And he works through. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Second down and 7.
Check 45. Check 45.
Again, this is Michelle. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Austin Hooper from 8 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Sucker. It's now 21-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Being chased out left. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Sliding out of the pocket. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
Running on first down, Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, it's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett there to make the grab. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Chargers, 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it later.
And now the rookie's free. 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if we turn to the next-gen stats, the final clocking, well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting the lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit. It allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Throwing left side, it's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drop.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews.
After review of the play, ruling on appeal stands.
So from the 17 now. Here's a 1st and 10. Tannehill. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
There you go.
Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take him, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A big game that time for the Chargers.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
Check 41.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the...
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert, that's into the hands of Eckler. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Third and 2, Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one is realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Back now in Nashville. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 38, Tannehill. Got a man, it's Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Hooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 29, Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Now Herbert following the turnover. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket, because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back, but every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Titans are right back in this football game. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's corralled, but not before getting inside the 35. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go, D.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Tannehill to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. Now Tannehill. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold on here. This one's not over yet. Extra point try now for Suckup. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Past the 20. And just shedding him off there. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will get in across the Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So now Tannehill and the Titans down by 2 touchdowns. 1:14 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Here's Tannehill. Connecting with Michelle. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Tannehill throwing again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Five yards remain on second down. To the air again, Tannehill. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. One last throw here for Tannehill. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition working in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
84. Who's got 84? Check 84.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.